So the Mythical Island mini set has arrived in Pokemon Pocket, as you can see here on screen, which means we're getting a ton of new cards. We got new solo battles for a lot of extra rewards. We got a bunch of new missions that you can complete for extra rewards. There is just a bunch of new stuff to check out. I'm seeing new cards right here on screen. So in this video, we're just gonna open a ton of packs because they didn't show off most of the cards early. So we're gonna see new cards for the first time together, including like some new EX cards, some new supporter cards, and so much more. So let's go ahead and jump into this pack opening and card reveal and card review and old man learns about Pokemon video, because of course I'll surely encounter a ton of new Pokemon and have to read their descriptions and make fun of their names. So this is pack number 1 of Mythical Island. Let's make it a special one. I wonder if this will have guaranteed cool rewards like your first ever pack. Larvesta, we saw this guy teased, I think. This Pokemon is called the larva that stole the sun. Wow, that sounds really dramatic for a tiny little guy. The fire Larvesta spouts from its horns can cut right through a sheet of iron. Okay. So it's a lava Pidgey. Okay. Is this exactly the same as the other Pidgey we have? I mean, obviously the art is different in some, but I don't know about the abilities. I can't remember what Pidgey looks like. A common sight in forests and woods, it flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. Sojourner. So like a sojourner, but a Stonejourner with a mega kick, 3 fighting energy, 90 damage, 120 HP basic. We've seen some basics get played just on high health totals. Retreat costs pretty high at 3 though. Elemental composition of the rocks that form its body were found to match the bedrock of a land far away from this Pokemon's habitat. I like how Mew's showing up in there. Floette evolves from Flabebe. Flabebe is funny. It's like a flowerette, a small female flower. Leaf Drain, heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. Okay, so 40 damage is actually pretty good for 1 energy, right? Stage 1 though. This Pokemon draws forth what power is left in withered flowers. To make them healthy again, it holds a red flower. It does indeed hold a red flower. Oh, a new Rapidash. That art looks crazy, by the way. That's cool, dude. Like, kind of dramatic and edgy for Pokemon so far. That's cool. Rising Lunge, 40 plus damage. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 60 more. Holy moly. So that's 100 damage on the coin flip. 40 base is not, like, terrible either. You don't feel terrible about that. Stage 1. Non-EX, I guess, also should work with Blaine, right? This could hit for a big 130 with Blaine, I think. Should, based on the naming conventions and stuff, right? That's pretty crazy, dude. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, 5 new cards. Sweet. Couple stage 1 there. Good first pack, I guess. Nothing like super rare, but swipe them up, dude. Let's see this new card decks. Yeah, nice. We don't have to worry about various pack types. 86 new cards as we knew before. Pretty cool. So now we're gonna just open 10 packs. Thankfully I have a ton of gold assembled. I'm not gonna use it all tonight. We'll probably try to open 100 packs, 101, 104. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Whoop, whoop. Okay, was that first one glowy or not? I couldn't tell. Okay, a new coughing division. Put 1 random coughing from your deck onto your bench. Okay, so you can basically get an extra coughing pulled into play, tutor it out for 1 energy, 70 health on this guy. I think this is the same coughing descriptions for. Okay, a new Eevee, continuous steps, flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. Dude, a 1 colorless energy, infinite damage, high roll. Oh my god, Eevee, that's crazy. 60 HP is pretty solid too. Dude, does this become like the base Eevee? That's a crazy high roll, dude. Like, you know, it's on average 20 damage, so it's bad, but like, man, we did some infinite damage stuff before. We might meme with infinite damage again. Salazzle, Poison claws. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Okay, that's a really cheap fire poison, dude. I hate this art, by the way. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't know what it is. It looks like too sensual. Like they made it too, like, I don't know, that pose or something. I don't know, dude. Whoever drew that's got something going on. Salazzle makes his opponent's lightheaded with poisonous gas. Did we read that before? I don't know. Oh, blue, new supporter. Okay. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Pokemon take -10 damage. We saw this in the preview earlier. You know, it's like an anti-Giovanni. I don't know if it's worth running necessarily. Like, I guess you could argue like there's all those moments where Giovanni secures games, so they're just as many, or blue denies like the opponent from securing a game. You know, maybe. There's the Stone Jorner again. Okay. Yep. Oh, dude, Dedenne. Somebody told me that was pronounced Dedenne, but I don't believe that. Dedenne's how I'm gonna say it. So the full art Dedenne 1-star here. It's small, and it is small, and its electricity generating organ is not fully developed, so it uses its tail to absorb electricity from people's homes and charge itself, dude. That's running up the electricity bills, man. That's like a tiny cute little baby Pikachu. I like it. Thundershock has an ability, by the way, cheap paralyze. It's kind of cool. There's a Pidgey. Mankey, another new Mankey, man. Okay. Focus Fist, flip a coin. If tails, this does nothing, but otherwise hits for 50. Okay. That's a big hit, yeah. Volcarona. So it's a volcano and a Rona. I wonder what the Rona part means. Volcanic Ash, stage 1, evolves from Larvesta. Oh, okay. 120 HP. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon on this attack. This attack deals 80 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Whoa! So it's not just the active Pokemon. You can snipe, but it costs a lot of energy upkeep because you lose 2. You can't do it every single turn without some kind of outside help, or loading it up early with a Moltres or something. But then you have this big snipe with 80. That's pretty cool, dude. Very cool. Its burning body causes it to be unpopular in hot parts of the world, but in cold ones, Volcarona is revered as an embodiment of the sun. Dude, these Pokemon sound sick. These Larvesta chains. The Luminion, stage 1, 80 HP only. Okay. Evolves from Finneon, which we haven't seen either. Aqualiner, this attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Oh, so this is another snipe, but it can't hit the active Pokemon. It can only hit the benched Pokemon. Oh, okay. It's actually kind of cool, yeah. With its shining light, it lures its prey close. However, the light also happens to attract ferocious fish Pokemon, its natural predators. And this notably is not a fish Pokemon, it is a neon Pokemon, which is funny. Chatot. You're on Twitch, you should yell at chat. You've got the Chatot. There's Mew's little butt poking out here, dude. Stepbrother. Mew is waiting for its stepbrother. Mimic, shuffle your hand into your deck, draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. Whoa, don't have to worry about bricked hands, dude. For 1 energy, you could potentially draw a ton. That was always a really powerful effect in Hearthstone back in the day. Hand sizes do tend to stay smaller in Pokemon though, because there's no resource check in Pokemon. Like most card games, you have to have mana or whatever, and you need mana to play out your cards. Sometimes your hands get big because you don't have enough mana. Pokemon, it's more about like timing, right? You just play as many cards as you want. You often want to play as many as you can, so sometimes opponents' hands stay pretty small, so I don't know how good that would be. It mimics the cries of other Pokemon to trick them into thinking it's one of them. This way they won't attack it. The Liepard, it's like a leopard, but it's lying about it, and it's purple, and it's got a 1 energy slash for 40, but it is a stage 1. Don't be fooled by its gorgeous fur and elegant figure. This is a moody and vicious Pokemon. It is also my wife. Geodude, Light Punch 30 for 2 energy. That is pretty expensive, but it is a basic. Geodude that have lived a long life have had all their edges smoothed out until they're totally round. Like we read that before, right? Okay. Geodude basic. Sigilif. Whoa. That is a, like... Is that a city or a circuit board? I can't tell. Maybe both. 80 HP basic, spike draw 10 and draw a card. Okay, that could be an interesting little card draw engine for some psychic decks. Yeah, psychic power allows these Pokemon to fly. Some say they were the guardians of an ancient city, others say they were the guardians emissaries. Okay, I mean, it kind of looks like a little insect. It's a sigil and a glyph together. It's a sigilif. Geodude again. Yep. Chatot again. Cool. More lulls. Again, sounds like something you find in Twitch chat. The more lull emote. It's more funny. Pokemon living in the forest eat the delicious caps on Morlull's head. The caps regrow overnight. That is kind of horrifying if you think about it. Imagine if a creature came and ate your hair at night. Your hair just regrew every morning, dude. 20 damage, Ram. The Budding Expeditioner. Oh, bro. Supporter card supporting the new Mew EX. Just straight up put your Mew EX in the active spot. Oh no, I read this backwards. I thought it was taking it from your deck and putting it in the active spot. It's backwards. This is a retreat specifically for Mew EX. And not only that, it pulls it back into your hand. So if you replay it, I guess it's getting a full heal in that case as well. My God, dude, that is crazy utility. So get that Mew EX out. I mean, I guess you lose the energy on it, but still. That's wild, dude. Okay. We're gonna see, oh, dude, 2 in a row, nice. Mankey again. Venipede, 20 damage Ram. Venipede and Sizzlipede are similar species, but when the two meet, a huge fight ensues. Oh no. One is venomous and one is sizzling. The Execute, these are like actual toys, like a photograph. Growth Spurt, we saw this earlier. Take a grass energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. So I guess you can just kind of run this in any deck. I don't know if you really want to do that necessarily, but you could. So it may look like it's just a bunch of eggs. It's a proper Pokemon. They communicate via telepathy. Electabuzz, okay. New Electabuzz. Thunder Spear, this attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Again, so another snipe style card. Not super efficient damage output, 2 energy for 40, but just, you know, able to snipe is, seems like that's definitely a theme here, giving you a lot of reach. Mythical Slab, look at the top card of your deck. If that card is that's a psychic type Pokemon, right? Put it into your hand. If it's not, put it on the bottom of your deck. Okay, so a way to find more reliably your psychic type Pokemon. I think that's what that is, right? Electabuzz again, Larvesta again. Primeape, okay, so we got a new Mankey and a new Primeape, just 1 for 50. It's kind of not crazy, maybe just really reliable damage output, not big, but like just hit hard. Choodle, it's like a Squirtle, but instead of squirting, it chews. It's a turtle, a Choodle, 30 bite. Its large front tooth is still growing in. When the tooth itches, the Pokemon will bite another Choodle's horn, and the two Pokemon will tussle. Okay. All right. Druddigon, is this a dragon type? Yeah, we don't have that many dragon types. This looks sick. 100 HP basic, rough skin ability. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, do 20 damage to the attacking Pokemon. So basically a counter attack here. Just get 20 and then 3 energy for 90. But look at that energy mix, dude. Fire and water energy. So that's interesting. Not quite as scary as like a big Dragonite, but a lot easier to get online and maybe kind of annoying with that rough skin. Kind of looks like it does 110 if you look at that, right? So that's kind of cool. No weakness. Interesting. I like more dragon type. That's sweet. Liepard again. Oh, I forgot to read the description on that one. Pidgeotto, a new Pidgeotto, 3 energy wing attack. Okay, now there is a new Pidgeot EX, so this might be a line that supports that a little bit better. A new Magikarp, leap out, switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. So kind of a retreat, but Man, only 30 HP makes this basically useless, right? Makes it an underpowered, pathetic Pokemon. I mean, it just dies so easily. Like, you're never gonna like load this up and use this, and it's like just retreat anyway. I don't know. Am I missing something? Like, am I don't know. Maybe might be missing something there because that just seems so bad. Oh, Florges. Now she's pretty and she's Florges. Stage 2, 120 HP, Bloom Shine. Oh, so it's kind of an upgraded version of Floette. Hits for 80 and heals 20. Dude, that is a lot of output for 2 energy, to be fair. You know, the problem is it's a stage 2, so you do need a lot of output. It's a 100 damage swing, but is that 80 enough? This Pokemon creates an impressive flower garden in its territory. It draws forth the power of the red flowers around its neck. Yeah, more flowers. Okay, another Lumineon, Swirlix, cotton candy Pokemon. Fairy Wind. It eats its own weight in sugar every day. It eats 7 pounds of sugar per day. If it doesn't get enough sugar, it becomes incredibly grumpy. Another card that's my wife. I love my wife. She doesn't watch my videos. Don't worry. It's just an easy joke. That might be true though. Snivy, 70 HP. This guy's funny. He looks like a Snivy. I don't know how to describe this, but he just looks snivelly. Being exposed to sunlight makes its movements swifter. It uses vines more adeptly than its hands. Okay. Vine Whip for 40. 2. Sigilif again. Choodle. Dreadnought. This guy looks cool, dude. Evolves from Choodle. Oh, so instead of a tooth, he has a jaw. Okay. Crunch. Flip a coin. If heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That just hasn't proved to be super useful. It's so easy to replace only 1 energy. 3 energy for 70 damage. Low utility. Yeah. Doesn't sound great. Its massive, jagged teeth can crush a boulder in a single bite. This Pokemon has an extremely vicious disposition. I thought he looked kind of cute. Slurpuff evolved from Swirlix. Magical shot for 60. Okay. By taking in a person's scent, it can sniff out their mental and physical condition. It's hoped that this skill will have many medical applications. What? This doesn't seem related to the sugar Pokemon at all. That is a strange transition. It's puffy and it's slurping. That's it. Graveler evolves from Geodude. Lunge out for 40. Okay, 100 HP. Like this art, it's quite cute. He looks quite fat and funny. Delmies, I think we saw this one in the preview. Yeah, Energy Whip. If it has at least 3 extra grass energy attached, it's stacked to 70 more. It's 90, but it's a big old energy commitment because that's at least 3 extra, which means 4 total. It is a basic, but still pretty tough. Forgot to read the description. Flabebe we finally got. This Pokemon can draw forth the power hidden within blooming wild flowers. It is particularly fond of red flowers. Hypnotic Gaze. This Pokemon is now asleep. All right, so cheap, easy sleep again. Joltik. Bug Bite, 1 for 30. Joltik can be found clinging to other Pokemon. It's soaking up static electricity because it can't produce a charge on its own. That's kind of sad. He's cute though. Cute little bug guy. He's like a tick. Oh, he's a tick. He's a parasite on other Pokemon. He's a tick, but he's got jolts. He's a jolt tick. Galvantula, dude. What? That's sick looking. An elemental spider. Electro Web for 72 energy. For your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Oh, so a bit of a Arbok style lockdown card. Okay. That seems kind of cool for electric. That's Joltik's evolution too. It launches electrified fur from its abdomen as its means of attack. Opponents hit by the fur could be in for 3 full days and nights of paralysis. Jeez. That sounded fun. Yeah, man, there we go. 10 packs done. Nothing crazy, no EX cards. Nothing super rare either, but some neat Pokemon nonetheless. I think some cool, a lot of bench-based abilities like sniping style stuff. A little bit of extra utility and status effect stuff here and there, so pretty cool. A lot of things that seem kind of fun to try and play with. Build out that whole row, dude. It's like Tetris. Clear that row. Waiting on my EX cards though. We got some good supporter cards at least. Wonder if those have cool full art and stuff. Nobody's seen anything yet. It's crazy. I mean, by the time you watch this, of course, people have seen stuff, but as it stands, like I've never had a card game that just dumped the cards on you and didn't show you the whole set ahead of time. You know, we got a little preview, but wild. Pidgey again, Sigilif again, Geodude again, Eevee again, Blue again. Okay. Going faster this time. Hey, there's a new Pikachu. This Circle Circuit, though, is embarrassing compared to the other one, dude. This attack does 10 damage for each of your bench Pokemon. Are you kidding me? 30 damage only? One energy is like, okay. But when it's angered, it immediately discharges the energy stored in the pouches in its cheeks. Choodle again, Larvesta. Ooh, Serperior. That's the Servine evolution, which looks like it's an evolution from that Snively guy. 110 HP, stage 2, Jungle Totem. Each grass energy attached to your grass Pokemon provides 2 grass energy. This effect does not stack. Oh, so basically you have like 2 on Venusaur EX and it reads as 4, right? That's kind of cool. So you give this guy 2 and he's done for Solar Beam as well. Okay. That's kind of neat, and it's like it can work after the fact too. It's not like you know, like you just plop this down at any stage and suddenly the energy is like doubled instantly. That's kind of cool, man. I really like this art a lot too. This is very cool art. Very fun. Coughing again, Salazzle, Chatot, Scolipede, stage 2, Dark 140. That's big. Venusaur. If your opponent's active Pokemon is poison, this attack does 50 more. Whoa. So some big time poison payoff. Hits for 120 plus, of course, they're already poisoned, so taking even more damage from that. That's sick. Scolipede latches onto its prey with a claws on its neck before slamming them into the ground and jabbing them with its claws' toxic spikes. It's violent, dude. A Megapede Pokemon. It's a centipede, but it's got scoliosis. I don't know. There's that sick Rapidash. That art's great. Pidgey, Cramorant. Dive for 60. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. So, big denial on a coin flip, but 3 energy is a pretty big ask. It's so strong that it can knock out some opponents in a single hit, but it also may forget what it's battling mid-fight. So it's kind of dumb, dude. There's a bird with that rant name. I can't think of what it is, though. Something Orant. What is that bird name? So I'm sure it's named after that. Flabebe. Golem, stage 2, 160. Guard Press. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes negative 30 from attacks. That's a big denial, dude. Negative 30 is crazy. Big energy commitment though. Big retreat cross. When Golem grow old, they stop shedding their shells. Those that have lived a long time have shells green with moss. There's Florges again. Rapidash again. Lightbird again. Dedenne, the non-full art. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Love it. Coughing. Beheeyem. Beheeyem. Evolves from IGM. Mind Jack. Jack your opponent's 10 plus. This attack does 20 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Oh, so it's a Pikachu EX Punish. So it hits for 70 for 1 energy, dude. What's kind of crazy, it does have 90 HP though, which means it does die to Pikachu EX, ironically enough, you know, you know what I mean? Like, and it's a stage 1. Whenever a Beheeyem visits a farm, a double mysteriously disappears. Oh no, scary. Purloin, that's funny. Scratch, it steals things from people just to amuse itself with their frustration. That explains the name. Purloin, but with purr, because it's a cat, guys. A rivalry exists between this Pokemon and Nickit. Another stealing-based pun. I love it. Servine, yeah, that's the Snivy of the stage 1. Okay, Vine Whip, 2 for 50. It moves along the ground as if sliding. Its swift movements befuddle its foes, and then it attacks with a Vine Whip. Okay, there's Purloin again. Pidgeotto, Taurus. This card looks so sick in the preview, dude. Fighting Tackle, 40 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an EX, this does 80 more damage. So it hits for 120, dude. Pikachu EX, get wrecked. When Taurus begins whipping itself with its tails, it's a warning that the Pokemon is about to charge with astounding speed. Cool. Looks fun to play. Choodle, Floette, Executor, stage 1. Okay, Coconut Pokemon. Psychic 80 plus. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Wow. So a big Punisher here for big energy commitments. They got 4 energy. This is hitting for 80 and 80, which is 160 for a stage 1 non-EX. Does take 4 energy, but we've already seen some ways to cheat out grass energy and stuff. This could be a big punish for like big combo style stuff. Charizards, Mewtwo EXs, etc. Yeah, kind of crazy. I will say like Mewtwo EX and Charizard both discard energy, so they don't have as much left when it's your turn if they're already attacking. So there's some weirdness there, but still, some big plays possible like Sabrina's and stuff too. Something loaded up on the bench. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Yeah, we saw Venipede, Primate. Oh, a new Old Amber. Okay, it looks exactly the same, right? I feel like it's literally exactly the same. Blue again, sure. Snivy, Pidgey, Sigilif, Morlul, Volcarona. We saw that earlier, right? Salandit, new basic. Venoshock, 10 plus. If your opponent's active opponent is poisoned. Did we see this one before? This attack does 40 more. We saw something with that condition, but I guess not this. But it hits for 50 for 1 if poisoned. Okay. It taunts its prey and lures them into narrow, rocky areas where it then sprays them with toxic gas to make them dizzy and take them down. Whirlipede, yeah, we saw the Venipede, and we saw the final evolution of that too. Poison Sting for 20. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Okay, so that's the great cheap poison setup on a stage 1. This Pokemon spins itself rapidly and charges into its opponents. Its top speed is just over 60 miles an hour. That doesn't sound that dramatic, but still pretty cool. Okay, Pokemon Flute. Put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile onto their bench, which is pretty cool for stuff like Sabrina. Sometimes your opponent has like one of those big EX Pokemon you can't quite kill in time, and they don't put anything on their bench, so you can't Sabrina and you're just trapped. You can use the Pokemon Flute to grab something out of their discard pile. So a basic, you know, throwaway Pokemon you already dealt with once, pull it into play, play Sabrina the same turn, because this is an item card, not a supporter card, and steal that final point, right? So this is actually a pretty great little tech card, the Pokemon Flute. Okay, a lot of repeats, but that's expected. So the cool Superior looked great. Still no EX card, man. I'm deep. I need 2 EXs, 2 of each of these EXs, dude. We gotta find some EXs soon, man. We're gonna have to use pack points, I think. Filling in some gaps, though. Still getting some new stuff. Already at 51 out of 68 for like the non-art stuff, right? There's 68 like new cards, so we're getting close actually already. And this is what, 30 packs? I don't know. I didn't really make a plan on how many to open. I just was gonna go till I got what I needed, kind of thing. I don't know. Scolipede, Chatot again, Mythical Slab again. I like the new item cards. They seem really interesting. Some oh, Shinotic. It's hypnotic, but it's shiny. Opponent's active Pokemon's now asleep and takes 50. Okay, it's Flickering Spores lure in prey and put them into sleep. Once this Pokemon has its prey snoozing, it drains their vitality with its fingertips. Sounds creepy. All right, hey, another Dedenne. Dedenne. Another Dedenne. I feel like Chatot's my most common card, maybe though. We've got that a lot. You guys are gonna tell me it's Chatot. Oh, that's what we need, baby. New EX. Let's go, dude. That's so sick. Genome hacking looks insane. We talked about this in the last video, the preview, but just like the ultimate counter card, I think you can put this in any deck too, because it's colorless energy, 1 retreat cost, 130 HP. Like, this card just looks insane. It looks so good. And now we found out there's a supporter card for it too, right? Like, it's even better, maybe. This guy looks cool. Another Superior art. That's great. Oh, that was a new Magmar. Shoot, we already looked at it previously in the other video, though. So. We'll catch the text maybe next time if I notice. Shinotic again. Purloin. Marshadow. Okay, yeah, we saw this, not this version, but we saw this preview. Revenge is 40 plus. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does 60 more. So just come in, hit for 100 for 2. That seems pretty cool for fighting decks. It slips into the shadows of others and mimics their powers and movements. As it improves, it becomes stronger than those it's imitating. That seems like a sweet card. Here's the L Gym. Headbutt for 20. If this Pokemon stands near a TV, strange scenery will appear on the screen. That scenery is said to be from its home. This is cool, dude. Like alien Pokemon. That's sweet. Oh, bro. That is the sickest thing I've ever seen, dude. I love this art. And we need the Aerodactyl EX, of course. This ability has been talked about a lot. Your opponent can't play any Pokemon from their hand to evolve their active Pokemon. Debatable utility, I think, but interesting nonetheless. Very cool card to hit, dude. The Rainbow Border Rare. That's a high roll. For sure, dude. Yeah, so 2 EXs. We're catching up on the EX count. That's nice. Really nice. This was a good set of 10 for sure. Handful of new cards too on top of that. So is this like 40 packs, or I guess 41 packs? We opened that one to start, right? You know, I still haven't gotten a god pack, guys. I've opened like almost 5,000 cards. Don't have a god pack, man. Tough. Tauros again. Second Tauros is nice. Yeah, we need 2 of a lot of these, so every little one we can get 2 of is a nice bonus. Marshadow, yeah. Need that Pidgeot EX. Oh, here's another Wheezing. Okay. Smokescreen for 50. During your opponent's next turn, if the defending Pokemon tries to use an attack, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, that attack doesn't happen. Okay, cool. So a bit more disruption. I really like this art a lot too, dude. This one's cool. Wheezing again. Yeah, nice. 2 of those already. Sure. Some of those can be hard to fill in on those higher rarities, right? They're like 2-3 star stuff. Seems like it has a lot of gaps sometimes, so always good to get. Getting too many. Oh, here's the base Superior instead of the other one. We got 2 of the full hearts instead of this first. That card seems like it could be very good. Very important card, right? Another Expeditioner. Blue. A lot of those Executors. Oh, bro. The Magikarp's making more sense, dude. Rampaging Whirlpool hits for 140, which is insanely, that's big damage, dude. 180 HP on this too. Wow. Discard a random energy from among the energy attached to all Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. Wow. Okay, I still maintain 1's not that disruptive, but if it's from all Pokemon, that's actually pretty cool, because you might have all yours stacked on a single Pokemon, like all on your Gyarados, and your opponent might have like 2 or 3 Pokemon with energy spread across them. And the way I'm reading this, it says to all Pokemon, so I think that means like if they have 3 cards with energy attached, it's going to take 1 from each, which could really net a big advantage. Not to mention this is just hitting for 140, so it's like another Misty payoff card. You know, could we see like solo Gyarados with it's just Magikarp and Gyarados EX and Misty high rolls? Man, I don't know. It's kind of all ends, like the one downside, but still, because you know you can't get anything going like on 2 energy or something to bridge that gap. But that's really cool, man. That's so sick. Okay, that's awesome. So we're just missing like 2 of the EX Pokemon now. I think there's 5 total. We've got 3, so I mean we need 2 copies of each, of course, but you know, seeing them at least. There's like a Celestia, I think it's called. Is that right? Sounds right. I guess we could probably go craft it soon in the pack points, which would be a noble goal for sure. If we don't get it in like 100, we probably will. Pidgey, Chatot, Salandit, Electabuzz, Servine. Oh, Pidgeot EX. Dude, this guy looks funny. His hair looks funny. His hair kind of looks like my hair sometimes. That is funny. 170 HP. That's high. It's a stage 2, of course. It makes sense. Scattering Cyclone. Oh, bro. 80 and then 20 for each benched Pokemon. So that's going to be 160 on a full bench. Or no, that's not right math. 140. 80 plus 60 is 140. Pretty big, dude. 3 energy, colorless too, makes this kind of flexible. Big commitment on evolutions is the only thing, right? So pretty cool though, dude. That's some big numbers still. Pikachu EX, you don't necessarily need quite that much, but even just 2 is good because you get to 120. Just stage 2 is a little slow. All right, so we just need that one last EX. Vaporeon full art. This is beautiful. We looked at this card in the last video. As often as you like during your turn, you may move a water energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active water Pokemon, which seems really cool. Just like flexing energy around. Like, I heard a good example on Twitter, like, you know, get 2 Starmie EXs going. You only need to give energy to the one, and then you can kind of swap them out, you know, free retreat cost. Just take a hit, swap one in and out, start moving energy around between them both. Like, seems kind of cool. Like, I think that's a neat idea. A lot of interesting flexibility there. Dreadnought again. Oh, there's Vaporeon again. Okay, cool. We have 2 of those at least. Nice. Leaf! During this turn, the retreat cost of your active Pokemon is 2 less. So kind of a super X speed. I don't know how often this is going to get run though, because like, it's a supporter card. You can't use retreats and your other supporter cards. And a lot of times you want to use your supporter card. Only 1 per turn. You know, it's limiting. I think I'd rather have X speed a lot of the time. But maybe some decks have such prohibitive retreat costs that they just need it. I don't know. We'll see. I forgot to read Magmar again, but it's okay. We probably read it before anyway. All right. Oh, Ponyta. I didn't see the new Ponyta, dude. I clicked through it too fast. I need to check it out. It's crazy to me that they're already like repeating so many Pokemon, by the way. Like, that's kind of wild. Where's that Ponyta? Here it is. Stomp. Flip a coin of heads. This attack does 30 more. This art is wild, by the way. What in the world is this crazy art, dude? Okay. That's... I feel like I like the other Ponyta and Rapidash a bit better, maybe, but it's cool to have options. But it is surprising to me that they're already repeating the same Pokemon, you know? Thought we'd see more new. I mean, we've seen plenty. There's a lot of new Pokemon, but it just kind of caught me off guard. So 63 out of 68 already, man. We're almost done. Yeah, that's cool. Sometimes it can take a long time to get those last batch, though. So let's open maybe one more set of these, and then maybe I'll go with pack points to craft the remaining like EX I need. I don't know how many pack points I have, but I feel like it should be enough, right? Rapidash, Magikarp, Salazzle. I'm so like convinced there's never anything new. I'm probably clicking through everything too fast because I'm gonna skip new cards again. I got a fast trigger finger on this mouse right now, man. Oh, Celebi EX, a basic grass. I had no idea what a Celebi was, so I'm happy to see this. 130 HP, powerful bloom, 50x. Flip a coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage for each head. So if you have like 8 energy on this, you get 8 coin flips, and you deal 50 for each head. So basically, each energy, every 2 energy is 50 damage on average, right? So at a base with 2 energy, you hit for 50. With 4 energy, you hit for 100, right? With 6 energy, you hit for 150, but there are going to be high rolls and low rolls. And it is a basic, and you know, you can get going with this pretty quick, right? So, you know, this could be hitting for 100 really fast sometimes. And with any energy cheat too, like it goes faster. So that's kind of crazy. Yeah, that's another high roll card. I like it. That sounds fun. I also like that I got the cool art version. So we've seen all the EXs. We have 2 Mew EXs now. That's insane. Okay. Got some decks coming together, guys. A lot of possibilities here. I feel like I have most of what I need too right now. Just a couple other EXs to fill in, and then we're missing a few random regular cards, it seemed. right? I don't know how many exactly. We're getting 50 pack points all the time though, which is nice. All right, so I guess actually, you know, the Aerodactyl and Celebi are two of the cards I'm missing, so we're missing kind of like 3 regular cards. Pretty good, man. I might just be able to go in and purchase them with points, right? Oh, Celebi's 500. Does it show what I'm missing? Like, I don't know that I'll recognize it. I feel like, oh no, that's Magikarp. Yeah, there's the Gyarados. I don't feel like I've seen this guy. Finneon, yeah, he's only a 1 diamond. Crazy, we're missing that. So let's maybe open another 10. Seems like there's still some good opportunity to find stuff. This might be my last 10. I don't have enough pack points to craft EXs yet though, so we're kind of almost there on a full set. Whirlipede. I mean, this mini set's small, but it's still significant, right? Like, there's still you can kind of envision a handful of new decks. You can, you know, it's 80 cards or 86 cards or whatever. Kind of 68 meaningful, I guess, but you can see some stuff coming together. Oh, Mew! Oh, sick! A new basic Mew. Oh, this is like the other Mew, the immersive Mew. Your opponent reveals their hand. Yeah, this is basically the same. Does that one deal 20 damage though? I can't remember. For some reason I feel like it didn't do damage. I don't know. Anyway, cool. That's another card we needed. Wonder what's left. I feel like that water card, the Finneon, that 1 diamond. Like, how are we missing that? Oh, nice. Okay, we don't have to get another one of those. Very good. We can make a cool Gyarados deck. I want to try that dragon at some point too. I feel like I have like 25 of the Luninions or whatever, Luminions, but no Finneons. He's hiding, man. All right, let's see what's left in the decks here, because with that Mew, I bet we only kind of need like 2 more actual cards. It looks like maybe an electric type and that water type and a grass type. Maybe it's 3 more. Fighting type as well. Yeah, can I see what these are? I guess I can click. Oh, maybe not from the screen. Let's see. Filter by set. Can I do that? Booster pack. Mythical Island. Okay. And then card decks view. And do I need to do the like show unowned items? There we go. This is, oh, that's Celebi EX, so we've seen that. Okay. That's Finneon. Somehow we're missing Finneon of all things. That's Raichu. Okay, we got to get Raichu, Finneon, and, oh, that's Aerodactyl EX. So we have that. And that's Executor, but that's Art. Okay, so yeah, we're just missing Finneon, Raichu, and that's it. Finneon and Raichu. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna go make those so we can see them, and then we'll have seen every single card in the set, which is pretty sick. Oh, first we're gonna level up and get a bunch of cool stuff. Oh my god, so many missions, dude. So many new missions. Claim my hourglasses. Let's go. Oh my god, look at all this. What are these? What are those? What do these get you? What are those for? Oh, it's loading. We'll never know. What do these buy you? Uh-oh. Oh my god, we got a bunch of decks. Oh my god, dude. Where's the complete all button for this? Still haven't finished this event. Premium missions, we're getting there. Are these new? Oh, they say completed, but also have the red thing. Okay, let's go in and do our pack points before we forget what that. Uh-oh. Broke the game. So I needed. God, now I already forgot. Raichu. Oh, here's the Raichu. Okay. Let's craft it first, I guess. Yeah, feels wasteful, but Giga Shock, 60 damage this attack. Also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Wow. Okay. Not 20 damage for, 20 damage to. So a big old, like, this deals 120 total if they have 3 bench Pokemon. That could be a big bench snipe again, man. That's crazy. And then I need Finneon, and that's it, right? Finneon. Here he is. How do I just not have this? That is wild. Actually wild. Water gun for 20. Okay, he's cute, dude. The line running down its side can store sunlight. It shines vividly at night. How sweet. All right, so I think we have seen and have every card in Mythical Island. Some of these, you know, we have the higher rarity version, which that's totally fine. Yeah, we need a second copy of Celebi and a second copy of Aerodactyl for deck building purposes, but other than that, we got a couple Gyarados. Like, we got some cool stuff, man. Yeah, this is Mythical Island. It's pretty fun, dude. I'm excited to learn a bunch of new Pokemon names again and see some cool new effects and abilities. Next, I got to do some solo missions to earn a bunch of rewards. Do note, like, you go into each, like, step-up battle and you can select... Oh, well, there are no... Never mind. Just kidding. Oh, okay. Just kidding. It looked like there were, but I guess the ones with red dots indicate here, the exclamation marks. There's these. Yeah, here you go. Some new missions, new rewards. We got to do that at some point. All the missions we just looked at here, there's like a million new missions. I don't actually know what that shop token was for. What did those green tokens buy you, man? Those looked different to me. I think you can look at your resources somewhere, right? Where do you see that at? There's like this, and then items. Oh, it's an emblem ticket. Obtainable by completing themed collections or dex missions. Oh, it's you. Oh, I saw this. There's an emblem in the shop. Yeah, okay. I remember now. Yeah, it's the Mew emblem. Okay, that's cool. So you get 100 of those, you get your Mew emblem. That sounds more familiar on these emblems. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah. So that's it, guys. That's the it's bugging out on me right now, but that is the Mythical Island mini set pack opening. That was a lot of fun, as always. I really, this is like my favorite part of this game, is opening the packs and learning the cards. I enjoy playing the battles too, but yeah, I think we're gonna have to come back when the servers aren't screwed. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this look at some new Pokemon cards. We got a lot of fun decks to try, a lot of cool stuff to see and do. So stay tuned for that. Over the next few days, I hope to play a handful of new decks and rank some new EX Pokemon and lots of other fun stuff. So thank you, stay tuned, and I guess I will see you around.